Okay? Sa video na to, matututunan nyo kung paano ma-determine ang standard form, a general form of a circle. Yung first video ko in solving the standard and general equations of a circle, yung first example, ang condition ay ang center ay nasa origin. Tapos ang radius is equal to 4. This time, we have different conditions. Okay? Kagaya nito, our example here is that the conditions of the circle ay, ang center niya wala sa origin, nasa negative 4, 3. And then the radius is equals to square root of 7. This is almost the same do sa aking first example. Nagkaiba lang sila do sa first condition. Yung first example, ang center ng circle nasa origin, whereas dito sa example number 2, ang center ay negative 4, 3. Paano natin makukuha ang standard form at general form of a circle or equations of the circle with these two given conditions of a circle? Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung first equation ng circle o standard equation of a circle na x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Dahil ito ay ginagamit kapag ang center niya ay nasa origin. So, ang gagamitin natin na equation para ma-solve yung standard form ng circle ay hindi ito. Sa halip, ang gagamitin natin ay yung ikalawa. Okay? Kunin muna natin ang standard form. So, solving for the standard form or standard equation. Yan. Paano? So, yung property of a circle, kapag center ay HK, ang kanyang standard form ay quantity x minus h squared plus quantity y minus k squared equals r squared. Okay. So, ano ba yung ating mga values na h and k? Okay. Ang center nito ay nasa HK. Tingnan natin ito. Nasa HK. Sa makatuwid, yung ating H, which is the horizontal distance ng ating center ng circle, ay equal sa negative 4. At ang ating vertical distance ng location ng center ng circle ay equal sa K and the value equal sa 3. And then, ang ating radius ay equal sa square root of 7. Yan. So, nakuha na natin yung mga values ng H, K, at saka R. Ipa-plug in lang natin ito dun sa ating standard equation of a circle with center at HK. So, i-plug in natin. So, we have X. Anong value ng H? Negative 4. So, that will be X minus 4 squared plus y, the value of k is 3, y minus 3 squared, and the value of r is square root of 7, so that will be square root or square root of 7. And then we can simplify this binomial by removing the parentheses of negative 4. So negative of negative 4 will be x plus 4. So x plus 4 squared plus, this will be y minus 3 squared. And yung property ng ating radical, if the radical is raised into an exponent equal to sa index, the radical symbol will be eliminated. So, sagot natin, cancel yung radical. Our answer will be equal to 7. So, this is now your standard equation of a circle or standard form. Paano naman makukuha yung ating letter B, which is general form of a circle? Again, we're going to use yung value o yung standard equation natin para makuha yung general form natin. So, paano yun? We're just going to expand the square of x plus 4 and the square of y minus 3, and then we're going to transpose the constant term 7 to the left side of the equations, and then we combine like terms. To expand the square of a binomial, o the square of the sum of two terms, the square of the difference of two terms, i-apply natin yung tinatawag na special products na tinuro sa atin ng grade 8. Ayan. Ito ay square of a binomial. Paano yun? Continue ko na. Diretso ko na. Expand. A square of the sum of two terms, pag in-expand will be square of the first term. So that will be the first term is x, the second term is 4. So the square of the first term is x squared. And then for the middle term, kasi pag in-expand to trinomial, for the middle term, that will be the product of these two terms times 2. So that will be 4 times x times 2 is 8x. And then square of the second term, that will be 4 squared, 16. Plus square of the sum of difference of two terms. Ganun din. Special products natin. Square ng y squared. And then, the product of these 2 times 2 is negative 6y. And then the square of 3 is positive 9. Then I'm going to transpose 7 to the left side of the equation. Magiging negative 7 equals 0. And then we arrange the terms. Base do sa general form natin, yung first, yung second degree of x, ang first term ng ating general equation. So ito yon, x squared. And then followed by the second degree of y. So y squared ang kasunod. The next is the x term. That will be 8x. Kasunod ay yung y term. That is negative 6y. And then the last term is the constant term, which is the sum and difference of these three constants. That will be 16 plus 9 is 25 minus 7. That will be 18. Positive 18. Equals 0. So this is now your general equation. Okay. So, nakuha natin yung letter A at saka letter B na standard equation or standard form, general equation or general form of a circle. Yung last part na lang is to graph or to sketch the graph of the circle with these two conditions. So, okay na. So, i-graph natin. Okay, tandaan lang natin yung na-solve nating standard equation kasi sulat natin mamaya x plus 4 squared minus 3 squared equals 7. Okay. 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 So, draw tayo ng xy plane. Okay, ito yung vertical axis or y-axis. Ito yung ating x-axis. Ihabaan natin. Lagyan natin dito sa kabila kasi negative 4, 3. So, pumunta nga. X, yung y-axis. So, locate muna natin yung center ng circle. Lagay muna pala tayong scale. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then, the location ng center natin is at negative 4, 3. Ibig sabihin, yung kanyang x is to the left at yung kanyang y upward. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then upward 3. 1, 2, 3. So somewhere here. Yeah. Negative 4, 3. And then, sabi natin, yung ating set of all points ng circle, equidistant sa circle. At yung length na yon, yung segment na yon, is called the radius. So, starting from the center of the circle, we're going to count square root of 7 units. So, ang hirap niyan. If we have these scales na 1, 2, 3 ang ating mga ang separation about scales. So, we're going to convert square root of 7 to decimal para ma-plot natin siya. So, square root of 7 is 2.64. 2.64. So, I'm just going to use 2.6. 0.6. Yeah. So, starting dun sa circle natin, sa center ng circle, sukat tayo ng upward, downward distances, tsaka for the horizontal to the left and to the right ng 2.6 units. So, starting from here, punta doon. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, then 0.6. Somewhere here. Tansya natin. Dito naman sa kabila, 1, 2, then 0.6. Ito. And then, downward, 1, 2, then 0.6. Then sa taas, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 0.6. Yan. So, draw natin yung circle. Yan. So, ito yung ating circle. So, ito yung circle natin na ang center niya located sa negative 4, 3 at ang haba ng kanyang radius is square root of 7. Ito yung circle na may equation, standard equation na x plus 4 squared plus quantity y minus 3 squared equals 7. So, itong equation na to may equivalent na graph na ganito. So, that is another example in finding the standard and general equations of a circle given the center at HK and the radius. So, thank you.